What's up, ladies and gentlemen? 610 Yo Joe Daddy here. Finally got in airtight. Can't wait to get this bad boy open, man. Picked him up at the local shop, Wolfe Collectibles, on East Broad Street in Gadsden, Alabama, downtown. Also, the same guy that runs Gadsden Collector Con. Guys, 24th is a preview night, VIP only. And Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., first hour is VIP as well. Y'all come check it out. It's at the venue at Coosa Landing. Address is 201 George Wallace Drive. Be there. I can't wait, guys. But check it out. We've got airtight here, guys. First that I've got of the main wave for this one. Can't wait to get this bad boy open here. Let's see the side. We've got the designations. I do not know what they all stand for. I'm guessing that's biohazard. And something to do with chemicals there. I don't have the list like David Allen does, so I'm not going to go there. But there's the QR code to pretty much nowhere. But here's the back of the box with the Shooting the Galaxy photography. God, he looks cool. I cannot wait to see what this thing looks like out the box. Loving the head sculpt on this one. Definitely got that sunbow look to him. The receding hairline, the widow's peak. And this art on the side of the box is just out of this world. I've heard good things and I've heard bad things about this figure. I'm hoping that I have got at least a decently secure helmet so we can get the eyes lined up correct, even with the hoses. May have to heat it up a little bit and work on that, but we'll get this bad boy out of the box and check him out. All right, so I guess I'm gonna start with positive here. I'm loving the deco. I love the plain yellow. It's true to the original. Articulation's great. I like the head sculpt underneath, which we'll get to here in a minute. I'll pose them out differently for that. But this is airtight. Hoses plug into the back. Gun, I believe, can fit into the back there. I tried it earlier. It stayed a little bit. But as you can see, I do have his eyes lined up correctly. However, this was a super, super loose helmet. And I'm kind of pissed about it, I'm not going to lie, because it took me probably 20 minutes fiddling with it, holding different parts in place to get those eyes lined up. It is, I don't know if it's the plastic is too wide or if the sculpt head is too small. I don't know where they messed up on it. Second complaint, these hoses suck. They absolutely suck. You cannot move this head around much due to them. I don't care if you heat them up, whatever, they're still going to be on that pattern. Another thing is that I don't like is that strap on the neck. I know that it's indicative of a zipper for the airtight suit, but see, like looking straight onto that helmet, see how the eyes still aren't quite lined up right? Just could have been better if it had been a little tighter, a little snugger. But if you move that neck piece at all, it causes a break in the pattern. And so he has to be looking in that position just to line those stripes up. Otherwise it looks completely out of whack. The gun, which I don't know what you call it. I know it's the same one that the original came with back in the 80s. But it is gummy as hell. I had to work on it just to get it that straight. And if you look from the top, you can see it's still bending. Little there to the right. I'll work on that some more, but from the side view you can tell part of it's the angle that I've got it in his hands, but the dip down doesn't even look right. Like I said, the paint apps look great, the deco looks great, articulation's fine. He does come with the pistol and the side holster there. The backpack is cool. Looks like he's ventilating the air out back into the atmosphere while also breathing controlled air so that he's not poisoned while working in it. This is definitely leading to the Eco Warriors, guys. Let's just be honest about it. We know we got the Toxo Viper coming up in the next wave, and we know that there's probably going to be more Toxo Vipers to come, or maybe some other kind of Toxo Viper to come. Who knows? But I do like the green around the knee pads. I don't like the break in it when you fold the knees out. Good design on the hands. Everything looks good with it. Other than that, I do wish they'd have gone with the green around the elbow pads, because it does look good. I heard 3-Star saying something about that last night as well, and I agree with that. But for what it is, let's just be honest, it is airtight. You either love him or hate him, or have no place whatsoever for him in your nostalgia or your collection. But I'm digging him. He does look good, so he's going to look good once we get him all straightened out and up on the shelf and everything. But we'll get a shot of him without the helmet, and see if we can get that gun into the backpack and get a little bit of a different look here. But overall, like I said, I'm not hating him at all. I am disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Prices keep going up, quality's going down, not gonna lie. And after holding the Red Shadows in my hand and knowing that I paid the same price for it as I would a Deluxe Joe, and it's so much better. We're not talking about a little better, we're talking so much better. Everything on it's perfect. Weapons are great, details are great, articulation's like butter, and it still stays in place as soon as you get done putting it somewhere. It doesn't move. I'm a huge Skeletron fan at this point, and Hasbro, honestly, you're going to have to do better. I mean, you're taking advantage of the fact that we love the line, and we want all the characters. That's what it's boiling down to at this point. And I hate being negative, but I got to be honest, I am not happy so far with the overall quality of this figure. And if what I've heard about the other figures in the wave is true, then I'm set to be severely disappointed, even more so. But let's get them in another look and check it out. So here is exactly what I was talking about on the neck break, the pattern there. It just, I don't know that there's a workaround on that. I mean, maybe just more paint deco there. I don't know what could be the workaround on it, but it looks awful. So I'm not a fan of this part. Maybe just not put the zipper in there. Maybe put the zipper going up the back or something. I don't know. But y'all tell me in the comments what you think. We'll go on to the next pose. And here he is without the helmet. And here we go to the positive. Look at this head sculpt. The widow's peak, the receding hairline. I mean, he is spot on from what I remember in the cartoons and the comics on that head sculpt. I am loving that. I love that look. You can finagle the gun to hold in the backpack. It's a little tricky. It's not designed for it, I don't think, but I think it looks good at best that way. But I'm thinking, honestly, I may end up displaying him without the helmet on. He can hold the helmet. It looks cool. It's a great looking helmet, but that is so cartoon accurate and comic accurate that I may go that way. But I'm loving the little art decos there on the gauges and the readout. They look good. Let me see if I can show you real quick what I'm talking about this neck piece. See if I can get it to move. No, I can't, not while I'm filming. But you can see it there. I mean, it's clear that if you get this moved out right there, it's going to not line up, and you're going to have a big yellow gap in between on the black line. But dude, they have gotten these head sculpts down to perfection. I hope whoever's taking over for Tony does as good as sculpts, or not sculpts, paint decos as he did. But I do feel like, honestly, this wave may have been a bit rushed. The quality seems to be lacking so far on this figure. Like I said before, though, I don't have the rest of the wave yet. When I do, I'll review them as well. And guys, just think it's a good figure. Not great, but good overall. But he completes another spot in the hole that we need filled for the classified line and the years of greatness for Joe. So here we are. Reminder again, it's coming up quick, guys. July 24th, VIP preview night from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, July 25th, 9 a.m. VIP starts at 10 a.m. General admission gets in. Gadsden CollectorCon, Gadsden, Alabama. It's at 201 George Wallace Drive, Coosa Landing, at the venue. Guys, be there. We got over 100 vendors this time, and it is going to be epic. Ron Simmons is coming. I believe the two other guests have had to cancel, John Abrams and Thomas Geary. I believe, though, we've already got Smalls rescheduled for the winter con, so be looking out for that. And guys, as always, it's a great show, great family show, lots of fun, long lines, and we've got food trucks lined down the front of the show. So whatever you need, you're going to find it right there, guys. But this has been an airtight review, and it is what it is. But I do still like the figure. But guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications of all future content. And also, if you will, share the videos. It'll get the word of the channel out and get it spread. Need to grow those numbers. And guys, as always, from 610, Yo Joe Daddy. Yo Joe!